A very good morning, class 10. So today I'm going to teach you the last topic of statistics, that is OSI, okay? And this one is very important because it carries 6 marks, okay? 6 marks in ICSE. And this question comes in section B, okay? Section B, that is your optional part, okay? And it carries 6 marks and you have to practice this, okay? Because if you practice twice or thrice, okay, the pattern of the question will remain same. So let's start exercise 24E, okay? The following distribution represents the height of 160 students of a school. So here in this table, height and number of students are given. So on the basis of this given data, you have to draw an OSI for the given distribution. Taking 2 cm is equal to 5 cm of height on one axis. This height, the first column, we always represent on x-axis, and the number of students we always represent on y-axis. And your instruction is given, okay? We have to follow this instruction. We have to take 2 cm is equal to 5 cm of height on x-axis, and we have to take 2 cm is equal to 20 students on y-axis. So using the graph, okay, after plotting, okay, you will get a graph. So from the graph you have to find the median height, the interquartile range, and the number of students whose height is above 172 centimeters. So this is your ICSE 2012 question. So before drawing the graph, okay, what we have to do, we have to make this table again, okay? 3 columns we have to make, 2 columns already given in question, height and number of students. Third column we have to add, that is cumulative frequency. Because to find the median we need cumulative frequency, okay? So how to find the cumulative frequency? First 12 will remain 12. To find the second cumulative frequency, we have to add this 12 and 20, that is 32. Then 32 plus 30, 62. Then 62 plus 38, 100. 100 plus 24, 124. 124 plus 16, 140. 140 plus 12, 152, and 152 plus 8, 160. So capital N, that means summation F is 160. If you add this, it will be 160. Okay, this one will be the answer. Now next is what we have to plot on graph paper is we have to plot this upper limit and cumulative frequency. Upper limit, cumulative frequency. Upper limit, cumulative frequency, okay? 160, 100, 165, 124, 170, 140, 175, 152, 180, 160. So these are the points which we need to plot on graph paper. So I have told you that height we represent on x-axis and the number of students we represent on y-axis. So according to the question, okay, we have to take 2 centimeter. This is exactly 2 centimeter, okay? If you measure with the scale, this is exactly 2 centimeter. This is 1 centimeter, this is 2 centimeter, okay? So you have to take 2 centimeter is equals to 5 centimeter height, means you have to take a gap of 5 centimeter, okay? So here the lowest is 140. You have to start from 140, okay? So 140, since we are starting from the greater number, so we have to make here one zigzag, okay? Then 140, then 145, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, and 180. Okay, now here on the y-axis it is given that take 2 centimeter is equal to 20 students. So you have to take this 2 centimeter. This is 2 centimeter. Okay, exactly 2 centimeter. So this you have to take 20, a gap of 20. Then after 20, 40 will come. 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Till 160 only you have to write. Okay, do not write your extra numbers. Till 160 only we will write because n is 160. Now we have to plot the points, okay? So our first point is 145, 12, okay? 145, 12. So here is 145. This is 10, 11, 12. This is your 145, 12. Now the next one is 150, 32, only 32, 150, 32. Okay, so this is 20, 30, 31, 32. So this is 150 comma 32. Next is 155 comma 62. 155, where is 60? Here is 60. Then we have to plot 62. Here is 62. So this point is 155 comma 62. Okay, now next is 160 comma 100. 160 comma 100. So here is 100. 160 comma 100. Now next is our 165 comma 124. 165 comma 124. This is 120. 20. This is 24. 165 comma 124. Now next is our 170 comma 140. This is 170, 140. So here is 140. 170 comma 140. Now next is 175 comma 152. 175 comma 152. So this one is 150. This is 152. 175 comma 152. Now our last one is 180 comma 160. 180 comma 160. So 160 is here. 180 comma 160. Now we have to join all the points. Okay, so here I have joined all the points. Okay, so we got this graph. Now we have to find answer. Median height. Median is Q2, no, and its formula is n by 2th term. N is 160. 160 by 2th term is 180th term. So this is 80th, only 80th term. So this one you have to check here. Okay, 80th term. Here is 80. So from 80, okay, you have to draw one line to join this graph. Okay, after to join this line, so whenever it joins from there, you have to drop one line on this x-axis. That will give you the median. So you have to draw a line from 80, okay, till here. Then wherever it meets this line, from here you have to drop one line on y-axis. So this is median height Q2. Okay, now we have to find here what is this value. Okay, see here. So here is a gap of 5. No, here is a gap of 5 and there are 20 boxes. Okay, there are 20 boxes. So gap of 5, you write your gap of 5 and there are 20 boxes. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20. That means your 4 boxes is 1 unit. So 4 boxes 1 unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 156, 1, 2, 3, 4. 157.25. Okay, 1 box is 0.25. So 157.25. So here we will write 157.25 centimeter. Okay, now next is interquartile. To find the interquartile, we need to find upper quartile and lower quartile first. Okay, so here the upper quartile Q3, its formula is 3n by 4th term. Okay, term, so which is 120th term. Similarly, we have to do the same process. Okay, from 120 we have to draw one line till here. Then from here we have to drop one line. So this is your upper quartile from 120th term. Okay, so here we will find what is this value. Okay, so I have told you that 4 box is 1 unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That means 164. So here it is 164 centimeters. Similarly, we will find lower quartile. Lower quartile is 40th term because formula is n by 4th term. So 160 by 4 is 40th term. So from 40, okay, we will draw a line, okay, process is same, then we will drop one line on the x-axis. Now this is lower quartile Q1, okay. So now we will count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 151.25. So here it is 151.25. Now Q3 minus Q1 is your interquartile. Q3 164 minus 151.25 centimeter. We will subtract this. So interquartile is 12.75. Now our last question is the number of students whose height is above 172 centimeter. So you have to find the number of students whose height is more than 172 centimeter. So here height is here, so 172. So 4 box will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 171, 1, 2, 3, 4, 172. So here is 172. From here, okay, you have to draw a line, okay, to make this graph. Then from here we will draw one line till here. From 172 a line is drawn, okay. So from here we have to draw a line because number of student is here. So you have to find the number of students whose height is more than 172. So this one is 140, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So 145, this is 145. So 145 students have less than 172 centimeter height, but we have to find more, no? So more is here, it will give 160 minus 145. This is the number of students whose height is more than 172. So 160 minus 145. So 160 minus 145, that is 15 students. So number of student is 15. Suppose if your question is find the number of student whose height is below 172, then this will be your answer, 145, okay. But it is above, so 160 minus 145 because there are total 160 students. Now next question number 7, okay. The marks obtained by 120 students in a mathematics test are given below. So this you have to make 3 columns, okay, marks, number of students and cumulative frequency. So for marks, this is the first column, second column number of student and third column cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency I have taught you how to find, okay. After finding the cumulative frequency, here you write the points, okay, so that you will not get confused what to plot. Upper limit cumulative frequency, upper limit cumulative frequency, upper limit cumulative frequency, you have to write here, okay. Now capital N is, this is your capital N, or you can just add this, okay, it is 120 only. So our first question is to find the median. First we have to find median, second we have to find the number of students who obtained more than 75% marks in a test. Third question is the number of students who did not pass in the test if the pass percentage was 40, and the last question is the lower quartile. In this question instruction is not given, means how much to take it's not given, so you can take according to your convenient, okay. So here I have taken marks will be on the x-axis. I have taken 1 centimeter as 10, okay, 1 centimeter as 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And here on the y-axis I have taken 1 centimeter as 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. But we have to mention here, okay, it is necessary, it is mandatory to mention here. Taking 1 centimeter is equals to 10 centimeter on x-axis, and it's not centimeter, 10 marks, okay, 10 marks on x-axis, and 1 centimeter is equals to 10 students on y-axis. So now we will start plotting, and till 120 only we have to write, okay. So we have to plot 10, 5, 20, 14. So 10, 5. 10, 5. 5 is here. 10, 5. Second point is 20, 14. 20, here is 14. 20, 14. Now next point is 30, 30. 30, 30. 30, 30. Another point is 40, 52. 40, 52. 50 is here. So here is 52. This is your 40 comma 52. 40 comma 52. Next one is 50 comma 78. 50 comma 78. This is 70, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. 50 comma 78. Another one is 60 comma 96. 60 comma 90 is here. This is 95. This is 96. So 60 comma 96. Another one is 70 comma 107. 70 comma 107. This is 100, 105, 107. So 70 comma 107. Next is 80 comma 113. 80. This is 80. 80 comma 113. This is 110. 11, 12, 13. 80 comma 113. Another is 90 comma 117. 90 comma 117 is, this is 115, 16, 17. 90 comma 117. Now last one is 100 comma 120. This is 100. 100 comma 120. Now we will join the points. Now I have joined all the points. Okay, now we will find answer. First one is the median Q2, n by 2th term. N is 120. 120 by 2th term is 60th term. So here 60th term is here. So from 60 you have to draw a line, okay, and drop one line on the x-axis. Here you'll get median. So this is Q2, okay, median. Answer is here. Since here are 10 boxes and gap of 10, that means here one box is 1. So 40, 41, 42, 43. So median is 43. Next is the number of students who obtain more than 75% marks in a test. So marks is here, 75 is here. So from 75 you have to draw a line till here. Then you have to go this side. Then you have to find the number of students who got more than 75%. So from 175 you have to draw one line, and from here you have to draw a line to join this one, okay, because number of student is here. So 110, here it came 110. So 110 student got less than 75%. We need to find the number of students who scored more, no? So more is 120 minus 110. This gap will give you the number of students who scored more, okay, that is 120 minus 110. 120 minus 110, 10 students. That means 10 students scored more than 75% marks. Next is the number of students who did not pass in the test if the pass percentage was 40. So those students who got less than 40%, they failed in exam, no? That answer we have to find. The number of students who did not pass, the number of students who failed in the test if pass percentage was 40. So 40 is your 40 marks percentage. So from 40 you have to draw a line, then you have to go that side, okay, that will give you the number of students who did not pass. So here is the answer, okay, 50, 51, 52. This is 52. So 52 students did not pass in test. So here we have to write is equal to 52. The lower quartile, we have to find lower quartile Q1 n by 4th term. So n is 120, 120 by 4 is 30th term. So 30th term is here, okay. While finding median, upper quartile, lower quartile, no, we always do from here, okay, y-axis. So 30th term is here. From 30 you have to drop one line. So this is Q1 lower quartile. So answer is exactly 30. So here we have to write 30. Now question number 13, okay, here marks and number of students are given, your instruction is given, so we have to follow this. So from the OSIP, okay, we have to find median marks, the number of students who failed if minimum marks required to pass is 40%, and 3 is if scoring 85 and more marks is considered as grade 1, find the number of students who secured grade 1 in the in the examination. So marks and number of students already given in question. You just copy, you draw, you have to add one column for cumulative frequency and you have to find cumulative frequency. After finding cumulative frequency, you write your upper limit cumulative frequency here, okay, so that it will be easy for you to plot the points. Then capital N is 200. This is 200 total. First one is median mark. So let's plot the points first. So here it is mentioned, take 2 cm is equals to 10 marks on x-axis. Marks we take on x-axis and 2 cm 20 students on y-axis. Marks we represent on x-axis and number of students we represent on y-axis. So according to the question, we have to take 2 cm is equal to 10 marks. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And number of students 2 cm is your 20 students, okay. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. Till 200 only you have to make because n is 200. Now we will plot the points, okay. First point is 10, 5. 10, 5. This is 10, 5. Another one is 20, 16. 20, 16. This is 15. This one is 16. 20, 16. Then is your 30, 26. 30, 20. 25. This is 26. 30, 26. Then 40, 46. 40, this is 40, 45, this is 46, 40, 46. Another one is 50, 74. So here is 50, 60, 74. This is 70. This is 60, no? This is 60. 70, 74. So here is 74. 50, 74. Now next is 60, 111. 60, 111. This is 60, 111. Here is 100, 110, 110, 111. 60, 111. Another one is 70, 151. This is 70, 151. 70, 151. This is 140, 100. This is 150, 151 is here. 70, 151. Next is 80, 180. 80, here is 80. 80, 180. This is 160, here is 180. 80, 180. Another one is 90, 194. 90 is this one, 194. So this is 190, 91, 92, 93, 94. So 90, 194 and at last 100, 200. This is 100, 200. So I have joined all the points. Now we will find answer. First one is the median marks. N by 2th term, 200 by 200th term. So here 100 is here. Okay, so from 100 we have to draw. This is median Q2. Okay, so from 100, okay, we have to draw a line. Then from here you have to drop a line on x-axis. So we will count here. Here is a gap of 10, no? 10, and there are 20 small boxes. So 2 boxes is 1. 2 boxes we have to consider 1. So 2 boxes is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 57. So median is 57. Now we have to find the number of students who failed if the minimum marks to pass is 40. So 40 is your marks is your. So from 40 you have to draw a line, then you have to go that side. That will give you the number of students who failed in test. So this one is 46. So 46 students failed in test. So here you have to write is equal to 46. Now you have to find the number of students who scored more than 85 marks. Okay, because more than 85 is considered as grade 1. So 85 marks is here. Okay, 85, from here you have to draw a line. Okay, then you have to go that side. So from 85 I have drawn a line. Okay, then from here we have to draw one line till here. Now we will calculate here 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. That means 187 students scored less than 185. So this is the number of students. Okay, this gap will give you the number of students who scored more than 85 marks. Okay, so 200 minus 187. 200 minus 187, 13 students. So 13 students scored grade 1 in the examination. So 3 questions I have solved. Okay, so you have to solve some questions yourself. So for today this much only.